But what you find is the question is really about Erdogan and how independent he is or he isn't. So when we mentioned before the criteria, who brings you to power, and more importantly, do they have their own independent policies or are they implementing someone else's policies? So if we look in Syria, Turkey played a role. It's the one that put Ahmed Shara in power. And we talked about Ahmed Shara is basically America's guy. If you look at Libya, Turkey's got involved. Turkey's not come up with a new strategy. It's actually fitted very neatly into America's strategy. You look at Iraq, the Kurdish government is completely economically dependent upon Turkey. And so Turkey has stabilized the north of Iraq, which was the American agenda. We see also in the Caucasus, America wants to undermine any Russian influence and bring the oil-rich country closer to the West. That is exactly what Turkey has been doing. So Erdogan has actually done everything to make American and Western policies a success against any other powers. Now, the difference between Erdogan and most of the other rulers of the world is Erdogan's quite a capable politician. So he's able to implement America's agenda, but ensure he gets credit for it personally, that he's the one that implemented it. So he's the one that's powerful and he's an independent ruler. But you find that if you look at Erdogan, where does he propose anything that's completely new? What's his view on Palestine? Two-state solution. He gets involved in the talks. What's his view in Iraq? Well, America's created 3 federal autonomous nations and he secured one of them. In Syria, he's backed one of the factions, amongst many of the factions. So Erdogan not presented or executed anything new. What he's actually done is he neatly fits into what America's agenda is, and he takes credit for it personally. So unlike the rulers in Pakistan or Egypt, when they do things for America, they're just not smooth or capable enough to take credit for it, and the people see them as strong leaders. Erdogan is. And so that makes him look unique, but that's part of his cover. Really what he's doing is he's implementing America's agenda. So he is, in a way, a perfect agent ruler. He looks independent, he comes across Islamic, his people love him, and after all of that, he still implements America's agenda. So he's probably a good example of someone who could break free if he wanted to. He has a massive support base in the country, he's strong, he controls all the different institutions. Why is he not independent?